Welcome everybody, I'm Fabio Viviani and you're watching Fabio's Kitchen, where every week we'll bring you an amazing dish made by me. What we are creating today is the perfect bruschetta. Anyone that can bake some bread and grill it and make it crunchy and beautiful and rub some garlic to it just like this is able to make bruschetta. That's it. That's all it is. Bruschetta is nothing else than toasted bread wrapped with olive oil, garlic, and a little bit of salt. You might think that bruschetta is the dish that everybody can pronounce. They call it bruschetta. They just don't know how to say it. It's sk, bruschetta, which is spelled S-C-H. But for us, you pronounce like S and a K. Now, the meaning behind the word itself is just the preparation for the bread. This bread with nothing on it is already a bruschetta. If you add tomato, which is the classic one, is bruschetta pomodoro, bruschetta with tomato. Today, we're gonna elevate the bruschetta to the bruschetta kingdom of God level. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get an Italian zucchini, clearly Italian, and we're gonna dice this and put it in a pan. As I am dicing this, I have some beautiful Italian pancetta. Pancetta is pork belly, but it's not pork belly the way that you intend it. It's not bacon either. Bacon is cooked and smoked. Pancetta is cured and is raw. Delicious to eat as is, even better if you let it go in a pan and render it a little bit. This is exactly what we're gonna do. An empty pan, no salt, no oil, nothing. No butter, just the pancetta. Hear the sizzling? You hear that? That's the rendering of the fat. In the meantime that the pancetta is cooking, I will cut some zucchini in small dice. My topping for the day is pancetta, zucchini, and bean, cannellini bean, a very common variety of Italian bean. One trick I have for you when dealing with zucchini is to cut them like this and get rid of the seeds. How? Very easy. Turn it down and cut the seeds out. See that? Why are you cutting the seed out? First of all, it's not really zucchini, that's all seeds. Second of all, they're gonna make your bruschetta very wet. And that's not good either, because wet bruschetta, too watery, will make your bread soggy. And we don't like soggy bread. Cut this in half again. That's it. Now, giving you a recipe for bruschetta, it's great because it gives you idea. But bruschetta is really anything you're wishing to put on your bread. You want tomato and basil? Go for it. You like eggplant instead of zucchini? Why not? Do you want bacon instead of pancetta? Not sure why, but why not? It's your recipe. You do whatever you want with it. Now that the pancetta has released some fat, you see the fat? Look. You see all the dripping of fat? Now we're adding the zucchini. And I'm gonna add a little bit of crushed garlic, because my producer loves when I crush garlic. So I'll crush garlic for him. Crushing garlic is actually a funny technique because it gives you the It gives you the aroma of garlic enhanced by crushing it and pressing all the oil, the garlic oil, natural oil out of the garlic. And also doesn't make your hands stink because you're not touching the garlic, you're not chopping the garlic. You're just crushing the garlic. There. Now, cannellini bean, I suggest to buy canned bean. In a can, already cooked, all natural, no salt added, whatever you want, just buy cooked bean. This is an added ingredient. Yes, it's delicious. Yes, will add more flavor. Yes, it's phenomenally textured and beans are good for you. But do I want to wait 3 hours for my bean to cook just to have them in a bruschetta? It's not worth it. And honestly, beans, unless you do them with tomato sauce and you embellish them a lot, bean is one of the dishes that, bean is actually an ingredient that you don't really need to cook. You can buy in a can and it's probably just as good as the fresh one that you cook. Now, sure, when you cook it yourself, you can add things like garlic, rosemary, lemon, anything. But you can add those flavors to a cooked bean still and achieve those results. So stop being silly. I just made a bean joke. You like that? Nobody laughed. Nobody laughed. The producer laughed because I just add the garlic the way he said it. It's a very nice guy, so I love him. But it was a bad joke. Anyway, that is the bread. Those are the beans. We have zucchini. The zucchini is starting to caramelize. Once the zucchini is nice and caramelized, I'm going to add the bean to it. I'm going to add parsley, salt and pepper. I'm going to add a little drizzle of white wine just to bring everything together. And then we're going to scoop everything out in the bread and top it with a little lemon zest. We got the pancetta and we got the zucchini. So I love pancetta. I mean, literally, who doesn't like crispy pancetta? Bacon? I'm sorry. You are just pancetta that went to hell. Because the reality is that anyone you ask in Italy or not believes that pancetta is where bacon actually wants to be when he behaves, dies, and go to heaven. That's the reality. It's a superior product that only Italians do right. Now, let's add a little bit of wine to the mix to release the flavor and get all those burnt bits and end coming together. Just a little bit. Good wine. See that? Fabio Viviani, signature blend, 7 different kinds of white varietal. You're welcome. A little bean pancetta, a little cannellini bean. Woo! All right, now we're adding the bean. Parsley, or salt. I'm not going to add a lot of salt because the pancetta is pretty salty. All right. The wine has bonded with the oil, creating a creamy, beautiful glaze all over the pancetta. So here's what the reality of this is. And some lemon zest. By adding a little bit of fresh rosemary, a little bit of lemon zest, you took a very simple dish, pancetta, zucchini, cannellini beans, and now you also have added to the incredible flavor already there, something very herbaceous like natural oil and the rosemary, and the zestiness of a little bit of lemon. Citrus, perfect dish, perfect appetizer, and you know what? These, honestly, if you don't like it with bread, this is fantastic as a side course as well, as a contorni. Another great dish from Fabio's kitchen. Enjoy. Wait. Enjoy.